blend together perfectly. This landscape, which has been listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is the thriving result of hard-working to rivers,
Waxpan valleys, even perpetual snow. Driving through these mountains as we're doing today, I met the woman who stole my heart.
Hi, Omar.
This is Estella. She'll be your... You can say the history of these lands is very steep, isn't it, Estella?
Since I was little, I have seen people riding bikes as early as 4 a.m. These are the roads where Naira Quintana and Luis Herrera started pedaling their way to glory.
These mountains sure do take us to amazing places where you can rest, enjoy and breathe in local culture, don't they?
You're right, Eric. These are towns where the word luxury translates into hospitality, culture, and peace. Omar, the handcrafts made in these regions are sold all over the world.
Estella, why don't you show them?
Okay, Omar says that I shouldn't let you go without showing you one of his favorite places. An ideal destination for those who seek thrills and excitement.
I think the time has come. I want and in order to tell you the history.
Sorry, but this is a tour. Yeah, this is a tour.
En Colombia, pero bueno. Pues a esquiar no. Yo creo que ella es como más para escalar. Las Lacas, this is a sanctuary. This is a church built between a lot of mountains. Now, Tatacoa, and this is the rainforest of the Amazon. These two are near to each other, so that's why we call our country a biodiverse place. Maybe you try this. This is a passion fruit. This is the palm tree fruit. And in every letter you can find different fruits, animals, and landscapes.
Brought you here to the Colombian Massive, ancestral origins. My name is Cachipa, which means daughter of water. My parents brought me to this place when I was little, so I would learn that before us there were other peoples and other native cultures that had artistic and religious expressions very much like our own.
The mysterious Colombian Massif is the place where the most important rivers in the country are born. A place that feeds the Cauca, Magdalena, and Amazon basins. It's the heart of some of the most representative indigenous communities in the territory.
There are places in this land where we can find the knowledge of lost ancient cultures, such as Terra.
That's right, Kachi.
Water, so what is our mission in this Colombia of the future?
That is a great question, Cachipa, to which I have no answer. I am water. I cannot see the future.
I believe that by preserving our past and our culture, we can understand ourselves as part of the future.
I agree with you.
I'm going to show you something on this loom, the one my grandmother taught me to use. I remember the first time I visited the Las Lajas Sanctuary, a place my grandmother took me to as a child to sell our looms. It was the first time I came upon a faith different from mine. I was impressed. Then I visited Popayán to witness the celebration of the Holy Week. It opened my eyes to a world where we all have different beliefs, which we must respect.
Perhaps I know someone who might be able to answer your question. Show us your loom.
Manuel. He's a traditional healer of the Copan indigenous people, an Amazonian community that keeps its ancestral knowledge and traditions alive, which include healing rituals for both body and soul.
The air has granted us permission to experience the journey of the ancestral Molucca. Look down.
Whoa!
Be inspired by the hearts of our ancestors, the National Park of Chiribiquete.
It's huge!
It's a World Heritage Site, essential to the preservation of the planet's biodiversity and natural ecosystems. It's a true treasure.
It's so beautiful!
The River of Seven Colors is a great example of how water is life. Perhaps our future, indigenous or not, depends on taking care of everything we've been gifted, especially water.
Let's go back to my region. I want to take you to a very special place, Saita Manuel. The perfect place to gaze at the stars is the desert. For hundreds of years, the native peoples learned to follow the stars. We still look at them so we don't forget where we come from. They are our GPS, leading the way to keep alive our ancestral wisdom. My grandparents taught me to look at the sky, but also to look at the earth, at the water, to know who I am.
Maybe that's the answer you were looking for. It's time for me to go, but the journey will continue to Ruben Salado.
With diversity of colors, listening through the jungles and deserts and embrace their beaches.
Earth is also the rhythm that leads and flows from the musical instruments. The Colombian Pacific migrates to the sound of music, tradition, and ancestral heritage.
In the greater Colombian Caribbean, air is so important that we call vallenato just that, airs. Our whole life revolves around a big variety of rhythms and flavors.
With Jonathan and Shadia, let's stop talking about rhythm, let's show them. Jonathan, why don't you start?
Welcome to your first class of Pacific percussion. We're gonna start with a simple rhythm using the drums in front of you. Now use your right hand first like this. Try to follow the rhythm. Now your other hand like this. This is basically love rhythm, which goes like this. Now we're gonna try to do another rhythm. This time we're gonna do a bunde. It goes something like this. That was really good.
And diversity. We always have people from all around the world who get to experience firsthand our work.
It's impossible not to get caught up in the rhythm of these two regions. Their love of life is also reflected in productivity and entrepreneurship, in the creation of industry and renewable energies. This is a place that's quite simply impossible not to fall in love with.
So now you know we'll be expecting you. Jonathan, get over here. I want to bid farewell to our guests with a dance. Hey, Jonathan.
Are we dancing champeta?
Yes, sir. We
Okay.
are. Johnny, don't be shy.
You can definitely feel the rhythm of flavor in the air.
You can feel the heat, not only in the weather, but in all the people who live their lives passionately. You should never let that fire inside you go out. I'll see you soon to tell you more.